tires, but I didn't really feel a need to do much.
Did you get down the road close to anything at all yesterday, or is it pretty much a quiet deal overall?
Yeah, it's like this. I say this every trading period, but it's hard to know if you're ever close, right? I mean, you make an offer and you have no idea how close those things get. I don't know.
Danny, what is Greg Monroe? What's he going to bring to the team?
Well, I mean, Greg brings some experience, low post play, and he's a terrific passer from the perimeter. Brad likes to run his offense through bigs out on the perimeter a lot, so that could be helpful. And he's been a good rebounder, so we think that his experience can provide something for us. But I think that we also have Baines, who's been a starting center on the top defensive team, and Daniel Tice has played fantastic and had a great game last night again. So it's going to be a tough juggle for Brad.
So why would you bring in a Monroe when because you might need a roster spot because of the buyout market?
Right. So we needed that position. We felt going into the playoffs. It's a long season, and we're a Baines twisted ankle away from playing undersized centers at center in Horford and Tice, which we've done this year. But there's some matchups that we're going to need, stronger bodies, and that's why now we have Baines and Monroe that can play in that position.
How do you see Monroe complementing the other players?
He's a good passer and a good low post player. So we need more scoring, and we need different options to go to, and I think Greg can be a high percentage low post player against certain matchups.
How do you feel about the team this year at this point versus last year at this point, where you kind of knew what your ceiling was last year? Different.
Yeah, I don't know as much this year. I mean, I think that our team, I'll let them determine their ceiling and what their beliefs are in one another, and our coaching staff believes, but I'm enjoying watching them play.
Danny, what was your reaction to Cleveland's moves when a rival makes that flurry type of move? Have you seen that before? When you see that, did that prompt you to try to do anything?
No, it didn't really. We got a little bit of wind that they were making some big changes, but didn't without knowing the details of it. But listen, we have our own problems to worry about, and we're just taking care of the Boston Celtics.
Any empathy for Isaiah, considering it didn't really work out in Cleveland?
I don't really know what Isaiah's wishes or dreams are right now, so I have no idea. I don't know what to think.
Will you guys be exploring the buyout market at all, or is it just depending on
Sure, we'll look and see who gets bought out.
And what kind would someone offensive needs still be a priority in that front, or just?
Well, we need two-way players. I mean, it's hard to just put players in that can just play one way. Although, like I said, Greg Monroe fills a need for us. I felt like we needed size and experience, going in for the rest of the season and through the playoffs. But as we stand right now, I don't think there's a big hole for us. So we'll look for a good player that maybe is better than what we have.
What's up with
so I don't know the answer to that. Just because I know what we think of them, but I think that people I think that teams are appreciating the value of first-round picks. I think it's easy to justify their value away because if you have a pick in the 20s, it's maybe a 10% chance of being a rotation player. But I think that people are understanding, our league is understanding the value of those players and roster building. And most of the good teams around you look at, have players in the draft in the middle to late first round and second round that are contributing.
What's the situation with Marcus Smart?
I don't have any more updates. He'll be ready to play after the trade deadline. After the All-Star break is my guess, but that's just a guess. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Paul. It was great to see Paul, at JoJo's memorial service this past week, and him and his wife flew all the way across the country. That was great to see them, and it'll be good to see his whole family and all the other guys that are coming in as well.
right, thanks.